What's up? What's up? What's up? Peace and blessings, and welcome to a special episode of Just a Conversation. It's your favorite Pharaoh, godson of Pharaoh, with special guest Darrell,
It's the word.
and we here today talking about mental health in all aspects, relationships, workships, etc., etc., etc. And since Darrell brought up the topic, we gonna touch down on what TDJ said, also a little bit about the black father situation and why the sisters is in an uproar about what the good reverend said. But in the meantime, let's kick it off.
So, guess we can start over with TDJs, man.
You want to say hi to the people, brother?
You want to hear me say what up, though?
Oh, I did,
What up,
bro.
though? What up, though?
You
What
so
up, though?
smooth with the Barry White voice, man. You know.
What up, though? What up, though? Damn, Darrell. Once again, I'm back once again. How many episodes I got on here, man?
This would be number 4, I believe, brother.
Number 4.
Yeah, that you have guest hosted.
Actually, I did 1 with you. I did 2 with you and Chuck, or 1 with you and Chuck.
You did both of them with me and Chuck.
Yeah, and then this be
that was just a part 2, y'all. So that's technically 1.
1 episode. Okay.
Then we did your episode.
Right.
Then we did my episode with you and Dion.
Right.
And then we did another second chill mode episode. And then the very first episode was you.
Sure was.
Yeah.
I think it's number 5 then.
Yeah, bro. You. Yeah.
There we go. Appreciate the love.
Yes,
man.
sir. It pays to stay upstairs.
Right. Right.
No, I'm just talking shit though. But look, I enjoy you, bro. You know, everybody listening enjoy you. So you got a lot of knowledge, you know, for a young brother in your generation, in your age group, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna divulge too much of that, but just know he a young buck in the game. You know what I'm saying? Very wise for his years, you know what I'm saying? But that's that Capricorn, you know. He just one of them January joints, you know what I mean? But we ain't finna get it. Woo! We got jokes. He got them jokes. Don't kick it off though. Mental health or TDJs? Which one?
Because we start with the TDJs. That's how they got us. That's how they got us to the mental health part.
Gotcha. Let's kick it.
Reverend T.D. Jakes was giving a sermon. What was that last week? It was Sunday that just passed. Whatever. I think it was Sunday. As he was doing something else, but he was saying he tired of women telling fathers how to be a father.
Okay.
And also said most of the women telling fathers how to be the father ain't got a daddy around.
Okay.
So, in the aspect of
this was a sermon he was giving?
It was a sermon he was giving.
Okay.
So, but then I should have had you watch that first.
Hey, that's cool. I'm familiar with TD. Yeah. I know how he talk.
Okay, so it's an uproar right now within the women's section. Just because of the simple fact, a lot of women commented saying that men do the same thing when it comes to women. Tell them how to be mothers. I don't agree with as much. As women do it to men.
Right.
Of course, some men out here that do that.
I'm sure it is, but the ratio on that is very, very. Yeah. It's not a bunch of men just. You need to be this kind of mama. You need to do this kind of. Now I'm not saying
the type of woman you need to be.
Exactly. See, that's the difference.
Yeah, that's all.
You know, so.
But women up in an uproar because they saying it's not telling you how to be a father. It's telling you how you should treat their kids. Or compliment their kids and whatnot.
So they're saying that it's a particular way to be a father?
That's exactly what they're saying. These my sons, everybody. This DJ or JR, that's what they want to be called now. And Idris. Say what's up,
y'all.
What's up?
Say what up, Drizzy.
So, that's basically saying, without telling you how to be a father, they're just giving you some pointers.
Oh, okay.
And which, that means they're telling you how to
be a father.
Right. And to the aspect of the mental health, you were saying that a lot of people need to know somebody's mental stability before they get into a relationship. before they get into relationships.
Exactly. That's. I mean, you know, I've. Hey,
or have kids. That's my, you said
have children.
Children with them. So
yeah, have children, not a relationship thing, you know. And then nobody's giving the guy a book to parenting when we were born. You know, nobody's giving the guy a book to relationships when we were born. And so that's part of life and experiencing and finding these things out. The mental health thing is that, because I'm sure it's a lot of people on the earth that sit here and think about past relationships and be like, I should have paid attention. Mm-hmm. I should have looked for them warning signs and them red flags. Mm-hmm. I should have did this. And you know, the thing about not knowing somebody, because my era, we had dating, courting. You know, that's the period of time that you get to know an individual somewhat.
Right.
It's not saying you go get to know them, because it takes years and years. You might think you with somebody for 10, 20 years and you don't know a lot about them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a lot to know someone, but it takes you to know yourself.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? More importantly, and a lot of people don't do that either.
And to touch on what you said with the red flags, people get the red flags.
They don't pay no attention.
I feel like they see them, and then they ignore them. Like, okay, he or she change. You feel me? So
or I can make them change.
I can make them change.
Yeah.
And that's the mental thing too, is that you really think that you can change somebody.
Right. Are you trying to be a martyr, or are you trying to be a spouse?
There we go.
You know, exactly.
So it's really about, like you said, getting to know an individual as best as you can.
Right.
And that comes with the aspect of their family, their friends. Because you know a lot about somebody, about who they hang around. And I wouldn't say
that's what they say.
Everything about somebody.
No, not everything, but somewhat.
You get a preview,
a portion,
of what you gonna get by who they be with or who their family is sometimes. So, and that's not in every situation.
Exactly, because true, you have some that birds of a feather flock together.
Right, and you have some
that feather right there
his own person.
It's totally different from all these other feathers over here.
And vice versa.
Exactly. Right. But the mental health thing is very important, you know. Just like when people go to the sperm bank and want to pick a donor, they look at the characteristics of the donor. Yeah. Now, let's say an individual.
The physical.
Or even.
I feel like it
goes a lot. Somebody gonna lie.
Of course.
You know, a lot of guys gonna be, my IQ was 125 and I'm this and I'm that. And, you know, shit.
And that's what I'm saying. You know the physical look of somebody.
Oh, yeah. That's not
don't know the
mentals. Yeah.
Look of somebody. So
exactly.
A lot of women do go to the sperm bank looking for an athletic, tall.
Yeah, they got a particular type.
Particular type. Like the Brat and her wife.
Oh, they did that like that?
Yeah, that's how she got pregnant.
No, I know it's the artificial insemination, but I'm talking about the donor thing and all that shit.
And I think they chose a white guy.
Don't surprise me.
They chose a white guy. They said they only had one other black candidate that was good, and he was ugly. That's what they said.
That's vanity.
That's
vanity all day.
Man. So, like you said, that's what they do. They go to the sperm bank. I feel like there's no mental aspect you can get from it because you don't know that person.
Yeah.
At all.
And if you just laying in the bed for free, and what I mean for free, I'm saying you're giving yourself to an individual in exchange for the same thing that you feel that you are giving. And with women, there's more emotion. With men, you know, sorry fellas, but the truth is we use our dicks, we use our lusts. You know what I'm saying? Unless we really, really, really end, and that's when we do what Steve Harvey called the 90-day thing.
Yeah.
A lot of us do 2 weeks?
Oh, for real. Let's talk about that.
You know
that Steve Harvey thing.
The 90-day rule.
It seems like ever since that movie,
his shit been downhill.
Came out. Now his stuff's been downhill.
Oh,
but a lot of women took that outlook.
Oh yeah,
and they try their best to think like a man and act like a man to portray
what
they think a man is.
It don't work because we can't sit here and say we can actually portray how a woman thinks, because women are intricate in their thinking.
They are.
You think we didn't delve through 3 layers and it's 4 more layers to go.
Exactly.
With us, hell shit. What?
It's like logic.
Yeah. But we got layers. It's just hell. The shit that you do see, we got a lot of layers we don't want to be seen. And that's just that.
And that's just life. That's just people. That's people. You know, you go. That's like taking something to your grave. You feel me? So it's like, and we say that
all day
long. So it's more of sometimes the mental stability can be messed up through somebody else not opening up.
Ooh, facts.
And you sitting here trying your best, trying to get them to open up, and
it's not working.
And to the point, it's like throwing you off. Yeah,
but you got to understand too, shit. Some people have shit that they don't, they not comfortable with. And then you got to think, you got to be in a relationship, bro, some years to really get through them layers like that. You talking about some deep down, intricate, vulnerable, motherfucker, think about shit, cry off the rip type shit. Yeah, ain't too many people, you know what I'm saying, divulging stuff like that within them first 3 months, per se, the 90-day shit. You know, and especially men, because we taught not to be vulnerable. We raised to be aggressive.
Shut that crying up.
Don't cry. And you getting your ass whooped, but you better shut the crying up. Yeah. That's a contradiction. Yeah. So you gonna tell me not to cry, it hurt.
That's the mental.
That's the mental beat.
From a kid.
Yeah. From when
you were a kid.
It all back from the plantation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We couldn't cry getting whipped on the post because we didn't want to show weakness to those that's watching us. And our families and kids is watching us getting whooped on the post.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We held shit in. I don't know. But as far as, and then we see the movies. My man Hill Harper, The Perfect Guy. And that's my guy. He a great actor too. Sanaa Lathan. The movie of Mike Epps, he was the stalker. When Idris Elba was, broke out and to seek revenge on his fiance, it's all that stuff. It's the aspect of, if you don't know the mentals of an individual, who are we? So
that's on a different
but I mean
frequency of thing anyway.
Yeah, but it's like you said, you can see the prettiest face and the fattest ass and the mind gone, bro.
Yeah.
You see, you in the club, gigging and jamming, y'all to click, something connected because it's lust.
Right.
Oh, man. Honey finna let me hit this off the first night, man. I'm out, bro. I'll catch you in the morning. Morning come, you out, you at work, you get the call. Now you got 15,000 texts on your phone. You like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and vice versa. Because it's a lot of guy stalkers that do that same kind of, but that go back to the mental instability. And if you don't find out before you jump in the sack, you hit. Or you done had a child with somebody that's mentally fucked up.
Yeah.
Literally, bro. Yeah. And then you like, bro, why you ain't tell me your sister had bipolar, man? Why you? Man, I thought you knew.
Right. Assumptions. Assuming.
You see?
And that's another part of it.
You've been with her for, y'all been together about a year, bro. Yeah. So, but you can't really tell them if you're not looking for that type of thing, nor everybody not a fucking psychologist.
Not.
Or a psychiatrist. Who the fuck gonna be sitting there doing a Dr. Phil on a date?
Yeah. And you're not supposed to understand everything. As long as you can come to an agreement of that.
But see, that's
the hard thing for humans to do.
Bro, this is not the era for mystery in a relationship no more.
It's not.
It is not the era. That shit was back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The motherfucker fly up, just pull up fresh. You know what I'm saying? Got his game on. Boom, boom, blam. This is not the era. All that mysterious. Oh, he's mysterious. Where he's from? I don't know. All that shit. It's time out for that now. Fuck you, man. You don't know where that nigga live at.
But it is, and not in that aspect. So say if she feels away and you feel away.
Mm-hmm.
it don't have to be an agreement of, okay, I understand why you feel this way. All I need to know is that you feel this way.
Okay.
You feel me? And that's what it should be about. Because everybody just needs an understanding.
You just spoke on a male perspective, though.
An agreement. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
See, that's what, but here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Mars versus Venus. You spoke something that was so clear and understood.
Yeah.
It's logical. But
logical. I think
the women do not think on that particular perpendicular reasoning.
No.
And I'm not saying it's not bad, because their instinct and everything that they have spiritually is beautiful. It's just the aspect when it comes to emotions, they're more lively, we're more dead in it. Yeah, and then you have some females that's dead in emotions.
Yeah.
But, excuse me. And you don't find that out till later on in the relationship.
That's true.
You know,
that's true. You got a lot of emotional people, men out here.
Men are more emotional.
Yeah.
But it's how we use it.
Exactly. It's how we use it.
Yeah. It's always
emotion
how we use it.
Emotion don't come with us messing with another female. Or messing with a female at all, whether she's another female or a female. Right. You could be a single man. It's no emotion can come with that whatsoever.
Not in the beginning, though.
You got women out here. Clean.
Yeah. Oh, it's a lot of clingy men. Oh, it's a lot of clingy men.
I said you got women out here that claim.
Oh, claim. Okay.
That they know
what a man thinking and all that.
And how a man should feel.
Yeah.
What a man should do.
Those are control freaks.
It's a lot of women out here that claim that they can have sex with a man and not have emotion.
Exactly.
Attached to it.
Yeah.
And I'm not even gonna say that's
I'm saying they have trained themselves to be that way. And so there goes the escorts, the prostitutes, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. Or the drug users.
Yeah.
And alcoholics.
That's a whole nother thing right
still
there.
Mental health.
Yeah, still down. Now that's some
still mental health. Yeah.
That's some mental health right
For
there.
For real.
To say that you can have sex with a man, have no emotions with, if you're not in that field.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying if you're in that field of
right.
Of the, but it's like everyday women, they are emotional.
Yeah, that's why they do what they do.
Last chromosome, cell, everything.
Everything, yeah. But that's what makes them spiritual. That's what makes them the universe.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. That's them.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with us just fucking females and not having emotion towards it.
There's something wrong with it. I'm not saying it's correct.
In our aspect, the way we talk about it.
Yeah, in the way men
there's
think.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's
right.
just us.
Yeah.
So for them.
That's just them.
That's just them.
We're not saying it's just them when they blowing our windows out and flattening tires and all that other stuff.
So we don't so we don't do nothing. I feel like that's I'm
not saying
that's
that.
An emotion.
Nowadays, man, a lot of males is doing that kind of, I call girly stuff. Mm-hmm. Busting females' windows out and stuff like that. Why even, what? For what?
Now, listen to me.
That don't, to me, that don't make sense.
Abuse.
Okay.
By men.
Yeah. The physical. Yeah. Okay. That's totally wrong. All right. But then you got the mental abuse. Yeah. I mean, all that's incorrect.
That's emotional.
That is, yeah.
So we can
acting out in anger and hate.
Yeah, so we can talk about them busting out with their cars, acting out in anger and hate.
Yeah, sure.
And there's a lot of men we talk about back in the day. Now, that's
nowadays, yeah,
that's still
acting on emotions
and beating on women.
Yeah,
but listen to me. You said now it's more. No, back in the day, they was notorious for beating bitches.
Oh yeah.
For beating female. They was notorious, nigga.
Yeah, that's because it was accepted.
It was accepted more.
Right.
You got women out here that's beating on men.
Yeah.
But a lot of men don't come forward.
No, why? Because they getting ostracized.
And a lot of women don't come forward because
they
feel
use
like
that against them.
they gon'
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, they use it against them.
So it's all mental within the aspect of them being emotional when they feel like they should be emotional.
Yeah, their emotional health is at risk.
You put their physical health at risk.
Right.
Imagine you rather get your windows bust out or your beat on.
Neither.
I was about to say
neither.
I thought you were about to pick one. I was about to say neither.
No.
But what in the eye of the law, what you getting more time for?
The physical.
The physical.
Yeah.
And that's the physical abuse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people don't even get time for mental abuse.
No.
That's fucked up. I agree with you on that one.
So, like you said, and I was saying that we've been on to mental health for like for a little bit of time now.
Mm-hmm.
And you said something on the lines of, this is not verbatim, something on the lines of,
about Western psychology is not for Asiatic people?
No, you ain't say that.
Oh, I'm saying that now.
No, you didn't say that one.
I'm saying that now. Western psychology is not for Asiatic people. When I say Asiatic, so-called black man, so-called brown man, so-called yellow man, so-called red man.
No.
Westernized psychology was created for the Caucasian people, for Caucasians to understand who they are themselves. The young archetypes come from the dreams and all that stuff. It was the only way they can explain dreams. But the archetypes are characteristics of the mentality of Caucasian people.
Now, are you really scarred mentally from slavery?
Psychological slavery. Psychological slavery started from birth, actually.
I'm asking you, your person.
And me personally, am I scarred from psychological slavery? Yeah.
I'm saying I'm talking about like, not the per se of going in the household. I'm talking about what happened to our ancestors. Does that mess with you mentally?
Oh,
is that like
it not mentally, emotionally, yeah. To sit and read all that, to look at the 100 years of lynchings and see all the news articles and the bodies and the pictures and and then to see today the same people that were in those pictures up under those bodies hanging, you see every day walking around and everything.
You see them statues.
Yeah, everything.
Names,
church.
Church.
This is supposed to be my God and Savior.
Yeah,
oh wow, and that's another issue. But that's still psychological too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So mentally, why I asked that question is because you said Westernized psychology is not for
Asiatic people.
Right. Now, are we all the same way mentally?
No.
As in people?
No.
So
we are different by soul wise. Mentally wise, we are what we are because we are raised in.
So the study was off of Westernized people.
The study was off of when Sigmund Freud, Carl Jung, Plato with the dog theory and all that stuff. They were studying all those people in the insane asylums and in the hospitals. They were Caucasians.
That's what I'm saying.
They were studying their own people. Okay. Electrotherapy, all that stuff. They were experimenting, studying Caucasians. Now, Hitler, he did what he did with the Africans that they kidnapped and all that stuff because he was searching for a DNA code. That was a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying?
That still don't make it.
I'm not saying it's correct.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I'm just saying that's what he was looking for.
Yeah,
he wasn't trying to study
Yes, he was. If he was looking for a DNA code.
No. What I'm saying, he wasn't trying to study the mentality of the African.
Does that
He
come with
was
the
trying
DNA
to
code,
get
though?
the DNA code.
But that comes with the mentality of an African.
Hey,
that comes with a DNA code also.
we understand that. I'm just saying what he was looking at.
So it's the same thing, though.
Not necessarily.
If you're looking for a DNA code,
you're not looking for the mentality of an individual. You're looking for their origin.
But that's what I'm saying.
Right. That's not the mentality of that person.
But the origin. So think about the mentality of our people.
Okay. Which is
what? Come on now.
The mentality of our people is Willie Lynchism.
Okay, so what I'm saying to you is because that's what we know, right? So if you go back to a DNA code, the mentality of those people will be we don't know.
But it definitely wouldn't be Willie Lynchism.
But it's going to be an era or something.
It's going to be
the same mentality.
It's going to be God.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's going to be the original energy or the original coding.
So that means the mentality does come with the DNA code. Because you check our DNA codes, then you check our mentality that comes with that. You got to think of how people are thinking and what type of language, what type of everything that comes with DNA code.
Okay, I'm rolling with you. Okay,
so
ours got changed. Okay, I got you. Okay,
if you're saying Westernized psychology is not for Asiatics, that means in those times, our mentality was totally different from anybody else's.
Yeah.
And now that they've done a study on all white males, most likely, and probably a handful of females, the psychology that they have in these schools and these books are not fit for us.
Right now, it's not fit for them either.
Okay.
But yeah, because they all outdated and they still using old. They took Sigmund Freud out, but they still using everything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But see, and that's what
I just want to get into. I'm like, is it?
When I say that Westernized psychology is not for Asiatics, let me explain briefly. From my own particular studies, I took psychology 101, got a 3.5 in it, didn't continue on. When I was in the belly of the beast, I got transferred. Took business and creative writing in the same college courses, 3.5s in both of those. The thing about psychology is you have to know how to change your own thinking. We were raised in a Westernized psychology or Westernized system of thinking.
One to think for us, basically.
One that thinks for us, and instead of us thinking for ourselves.
Right.
And this is due to Willie Lynchism.
Okay.
So we got years and years and centuries, et cetera, bam. So we're moving toward understanding that, okay, if we know we don't think for ourselves, we have to get to the root of why we don't think for ourselves.
Okay.
That means you have to know who instituted a particular train of thought for us to be trained into.
Okay.
And how we were trained into these type of methods.
Okay.
So we go back into the methods of why fear, et cetera, was instituted within the 2nd century slaves.
Okay.
And people that were already here that were enslaved. Okay.
Okay. I get that.
That's why I study psychology. Okay. I knew I had issues. So I had to get rid of them. In order to get rid of them, I had to find out what the hell they were and why they were there.
So basically, psychology taught you who did what?
Western psychology taught me who put our people in mental slavery.
Okay.
And why our people were put in mental slavery.
Okay. Two powerful beings together as a group.
Anybody that thinks one is too powerful for an individual who has a power that feels threatened. And hey, we could take it back to Genesis chapter 11, the Tower of Babel. And I always ask people, why would the Most High Creator feel threatened in heaven because a people on earth spoke and thought as one. Therefore, they moved as one. Therefore, their civilization moved in a mighty unity. This is the whole aspect of creation.
Are you questioning?
No, I'm telling you that the Bible was incorrect. The Bible was talking about a nation of people, but when the translation got switched, it let God have human feelings. A God wouldn't feel threatened by his own creation. According to Genesis, God created humans.
So you basically saying the Bible says reason why?
Chapter 11, Genesis says that God looked down upon the earth and saw that the people spoke and thought as one. Listen, spoke and thought as one. You got a nation of people and felt threatened.
That's what it said.
Yes. Genesis chapter 11, 1 through 10. Or it might be chapter 10, 1 through 10. But what I'm saying is, it's a chapter of the Tower of Babel. And this is why the word Babel comes from leaving biblical speak.
Okay.
You know,
Babel.
language.
Okay.
Yeah, you babbling.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, so. But I always ask, what the fuck would I created y'all? Why would I get mad at what you? They said they went to build a tower that reached the heavens to God in reverence of God, the Lord God. And the Lord God felt threatened and confounded the language, therefore spreading the people throughout the lands of the earth. Come on. That's a human trait.
I never do that though. I never do that. You know, that's
fear is a human trait. Excuse me. Jealousy is a human trait. The hell, I gotta fear something I created. I just kill him or destroy him. But wipe him out.
They're still fearing.
If now you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a human concept. The Most High Creator's divine energy. There's no concepts of that. So why is it written?
Yeah. That makes sense.
It don't. So back again to the westernized psychology. A lot of the actions of the Caucasians, other Caucasians were wondering, like, why is he acting like that? And then you had a lot of these so-called doctors who call themselves psychologists who just wanted to get a prominent name in history.
Yeah.
You know.
Mental shit.
Yeah. Have you... The theses that they used to write, man, don't get me talking about how they classified Asiatics, slaves, why they looked at us as 3/5 of a man, etc., all, etc., all, etc.
Then it became 1/8, didn't it?
No, I don't know about no 1/8.
Then it became.
It's always been 3/5.
No, I heard something.
But you got to understand what the 3/5 is. 5 elements of nationality. Okay. We only have 3 of them. The other 2, they still won't give it to us.
Oh, we have all of them.
It's all about property.
We have all of them.
Nah, not in this country right now.
I'm saying we could have all of them, I feel like.
Yeah, but we could, but don't nobody want them. So
that's the mental.
That's the mental. Back to the Willie Lynchism. Asiatics don't want freedom because they feel we already free. Because they want to stay in the mental, material realm, bro. Why you think everybody materialistic? Well, not everybody.
So free. Now I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying now. So we walk around as if
we're free.
Like we live in a good life.
We're not. We're still in slavery. Some way, form, or fashion.
we still ain't broke barriers.
Yo, we've broken barriers. We've not broken the right barriers.
I'm talking about, that's what I'm saying, the right barriers.
Right.
So
they don't want us to thrive spiritually.
It's because we really don't. What you see is what you learn. Right?
What you experience.
So for so long we was getting
fucked over.
So it's like, and
it beat the spiritual out of us.
And then now we just fuck each other over. We fuck.
Took the love, bro. They took the love, bro. They took the highest principle known to any creation on this manifest, bro. Out of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, they took the love, and that tore everything else down. They broke us. And we still broken trying to fix ourselves, bro. The psychology is fucked up. So when the reverend say a woman has no place to tell a man how to raise it, how to man, et cetera, et cetera, I mean, he's looking at it from a point of view that he was raised. He old school. Southern old school. Of course.
Yeah.
He gonna say that. And it's certain areas, it's like certain things that a father can't teach a daughter. Because it takes a woman's touch. It's certain things that a man has to teach his son. Because it's not for the mother too. You know what I'm saying? It's for the mother to teach the child how to be a nurturer. It's for the father to teach the child how to be a protector and provider. But
the man has a touch on the girl's side too.
Yeah.
To teach
There's just certain things that he can't.
How to be. And there's certain things that the woman can't.
Exactly.
Teach her how she should be treated.
Right. Oh, he can definitely teach her how to teach and show her how to.
What a man should.
But that's how.
A man should treat you.
And that depends on how he treats the mother.
Yeah.
All that play a part. But see, and here we go again. A daughter watches how a father treats the mother, but at the same time, how is that to be viewed when the mother might be mental or have some type of issues? And those issues deem that her actions, every action there's a reaction. If the father is not raised on how to handle certain behaviors as a child, he's not going to know how to handle a bipolar wife or bipolar baby mama.
Or a cheating wife.
However.
Or cheating baby mama.
Exactly.
Or
whatever psychological, you know what I'm saying?
And vice versa with a woman.
And vice versa with a woman as a father. Yeah, with the father.
Right.
So the thing about it is, that just like men that watch their fathers beat their mamas their whole life and grow up thinking that's the right thing to do. And it's not the right thing to do. But the daddy ain't telling him it ain't the right thing to do because the daddy doing it every goddamn night.
And then on the other aspect, though, a lot of men that do see that don't become abusers.
Some of them be the opposite.
Be the opposite.
Right.
And a lot of females become abusers too.
Yeah. Mentally. Yeah.
Because a lot of women are.
They don't have the strength, so they think they use their mind more. Right.
A lot of women are emotionally abused.
Yeah. Oh, that tongue. Ooh-wee. A woman, look. And this, I learned this shit from my auntie Sybil. Whatever a woman tongue lashes you with, you tongue lash her back with intelligence. So that meant she can cuss me out all day long, call me all kind of bitches and hoes, whatever, okay. If she has a reason to be upset, accept that shit. Keep it moving. You fucked up, nigga, you fucked up. But if that's not the issue, then you come back with intelligence and intellect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to call you all kind of bitches and hoes because you get mad and cuss me out. I could be just as lethal with the wordplay. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As you are with the ignorance.
Easy.
And when women run up on a cat that's like that, they throw them off.
Yeah.
Because they used some motherfucker calling them a bitch. They used some motherfucker slapping the shit out of them. Or some kind of, you know what I'm saying, or seen it, heard about it, some way, form, or fashion, and it came across their mental vision, the spectrum. Same thing with men.
Oh, for real.
You know.
It is.
But yeah, it's fucked up. Bro.
It's a mental.
Oh my God.
You got friends that steer you in the wrong way and fuck with your mental, throw you off track.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This is true.
For sure.
This is true.
So friendships, relationships,
Yeah.
family
Workships, all that, yeah.
Everything. Religion shift.
Oh man, don't even talk about that part. Yeah.
Every aspect of it.
It's so, I don't know, man. It's like the whole world is a ghetto and everything is a game.
Now that's right there. That's
You
true.
turn the light on, brother. Close the door. Yeah, the world is a ghetto and everybody in a gang, bro.
Man, that just make you. These conversations be needed because you just look at stuff like, do I look at it like I'm free? Am I doing everything I could be doing? That's questions we need to ask ourselves. And just be real with ourselves.
Yeah, are we actually free? Hell, do we even know what's real anymore?
No. I can show you something right now that you're going to be like, if that ain't real.
We ain't finna talk about no alien shit.
No, I'm talking about the AI.
Oh, the artificial intelligence, that's been on the set though.
But and that's for a long
computer
time.
The first computer was artificial intelligence, bro.
Yes, it was.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's got better.
No,
since
it's always been advanced. They have picked certain eras of time to release information.
Them pictures ain't been that good. Them AI movies that couldn't have been made in the 90s.
How we know that?
Because we know that technology.
No, we don't, bro. We know what they show us.
Technology has advanced a whole lot.
Okay, listen. Think about this. They put out an iPhone every year, right?
Yes, sir.
And it's supposed to be more advanced than the last one, right?
And it don't.
Why?
That's what I'm saying to you.
Why?
It don't be like just the camera might be a little bit better.
They trick us, bro.
I feel like as if you couldn't make a movie with the person in there if they were dead back then. If they couldn't be there.
I disagree.
You feel like they've been hiding that the whole time?
Yeah.
I don't. I say if they've been hiding it, they've been hiding it since like 2010.
How long they been talking about cloning people?
We haven't seen that actually. There's no.
They did the sheep.
We talking about
a human being. Yeah, a human being has been cloned, brother.
But we don't know that actually.
What you think a test tube baby is? Think about it, bro. This is something.
No, the test tube baby is just an embryo.
How do we know that?
Inside of it, but how do we know what you're saying is true? And how do we know what I'm saying is true? There's no factual truth that we can go to look at right now and be 100%.
I bet you it is. We just don't have privy to it.
That's what I'm saying. That we can go look at
okay,
right
that's
now.
fine. But
that
you
can
think
show
I'm
us
still saying test tube babies is clones.
Test tube babies are embryos that are put in an artificial womb.
Okay.
That comes from a sperm cell and a woman's embryo.
And how does
they are not
how is a
cloned.
clone? How is a clone created?
I've never seen a clone be created.
Have you ever even did any research about how a clone is
You
created?
know how much stuff is out there that's not verified?
But you got your own understanding, the discernment of
a
truth,
lot of
right?
stuff I do. But with that, I can't say that, okay, yeah, they're cloning people. Like you say Gucci Mane a clone.
I never said that.
I'm not saying, I said you can say Gucci Mane a clone.
Yeah, some people say
Jamie Foxx about to come as a clone. Some people just started saying Kanye got a clone. So
they have lookalikes. They definitely got doubles.
And I feel that.
Yeah, they definitely got doubles. I don't know if it's a clone.
I wouldn't say clone.
Yeah.
You feel me? So haven't
But
seen
I believe a human has been cloned though. I don't know if by America or Russia or whatever, China, but I do believe because that type of technology has been around because Hitler was trying to do shit like that too. When he was trying to come up with the ultimate man.
But didn't you just say trying? Trying,
yes.
So Hitler didn't do it.
Nothing has been confirmed that has been done.
Many thoughts have been put out to you. You know how long people have been thinking about cloning people?
Duh, yeah, ever since motherfuckers don't want to die.
Right. So, what I'm saying is, remember the site,
you know what?
Was watching
wait a minute. I got you.
I'm not saying that
Lazarus.
I don't.
You know the story of Lazarus?
I don't know if he's been cloned.
The story of Lazarus?
I've heard of the name plenty of times.
He would have been the first zombie.
Now, why? Was he cloned?
No, he would have been listen to what I'm telling you. He would have been the first zombie.
So why? So tell me exactly why.
Because the story says he stayed in the tomb for 3 days.
Okay.
His parents sent for Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Jesus came.
I mean, Jesus is
They rolled the rock away.
Uh-huh.
Jesus called his name 3 times.
Uh-huh.
Now, mind you, he was in the tomb 3 days.
Okay. Yeah.
Drop on the numerology now. He called him, Lazarus, come forth. Lazarus, come forth.
Uh-huh.
Lazarus, come forth.
Uh-huh.
Here he come walking up out that cage, taking off that shroud. What's up?
Now, so wouldn't
that be the first zombie?
No.
Why not?
When we look at zombies, that's flesh-eating motherfuckers.
Okay, we didn't say he ate nobody.
So that's what I'm saying. So
he rose up from the dead, brother.
That's what a zombie's
That is the name. That is the whole thing about a zombie. No. The dead rising up.
The Walking Dead. But we see them eating people. That's what a zombie is.
Just because that's what the movies.
But that's what you think of
us.
when a zombie is.
But that's what the movies give us.
Jesus is a zombie.
Yeah. Hold up.
No, they don't hold up.
Wait a minute. You would have church fathers contend that because on the 3rd day he rose to heaven.
People say they saw him walking out of that. No. Now ain't no such thing.
No, nobody saw him walk out the tomb.
Somebody say they saw him walking out.
No, they said Peter went to the tomb. He saw 2 angels.
There go another person.
He did not see the body of Jesus because the body of Jesus supposedly had already ascended to heaven.
So a whole body ascended to heaven. Why not just your spirit or your soul?
Hey,
see,
this is what the church fathers say.
Here we go again. You telling me
psychology,
our
brother?
Body is gone. There we go.
See, psychology. Come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you see the power of words?
That's what I'm saying. Like it's not.
It's
you can't tell me if Lazarus was a zombie.
Mental, bro. I didn't say that according to the story. Yeah, he was.
What I'm saying.
Because the disciples seen him in Jerusalem 10 days after the resurrection.
And that's what they
according to the book of Luke.
Okay, and that's what they said.
Yeah.
And that's what everything is what they said the Bible is. And every book that has to do with religion is about what they said and what they saw.
Yeah.
That is completely true.
Maybe.
So it's like.
But see, once again, we don't.
People walking on water. Parting Red Sea.
That is, you know what? That walking on water is deep, bro.
I know. I'm saying it's all metaphors into something that really happened.
Yeah.
But to our minds,
or did it?
What that's what I'm saying to you.
No, I'm
talking psychological thing. But to our minds, But what they show in the visuals,
what they give us is this happened.
They parted the Red Sea. Walked on water. So you telling me?
Healed the blind. Bro, do you remember me telling you about that scene in the movie Jesus of Nazareth?
Yes.
Jesus spit in that man's eye so many times.
People calling people name 3 times, and he's waking up from the tomb.
Come on, man.
I'm telling you.
Hey.
And how long we got on this episode?
We got 10 minutes.
Okay.
We you know we gonna start over. If it stop, we start over.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
So listen to this. And this just my thinking right now.
All right.
Gods don't have they don't have human emotions. Right?
You say who?
They don't have human emotions. They are energy. Basically what you said.
The
so
most high is the energy.
And that's what I'm saying. So why would he be why would he fear? And
there is no he or she in the Most High.
Why would the Most High? Why would the Most High fear or do anything? Now, that's
a human.
Not the alien
human trait
aspect, but I feel like there were beings that were higher powers.
Angels don't have emotions.
I say angels. I'm not talking about angels right now. Okay. I'm not talking about gods or anything.
Okay.
But there are these beings.
Exactly.
That have a higher
vibration. Gotcha. So let's go.
If we want to talk about why would a God do that, God wouldn't do that, I feel like.
No, divine energy, no.
So, say if that's real, what they said. He feared because they actually built something up to him. We can look at this in any aspect you want to. Because from scientific ways, there are beings with more power, higher power than us that can visit us. They can come here when they wanted to. So, don't just look at it in a religious way. Think about a scientific thinking. That wasn't a God. And this could be put here scientifically like scientists think.
Okay.
Why would a God fear these people?
Right. True. Why would a God fear these people?
A being would. If they got to him, say this is not metaphors. This is like...
Even a higher being of a higher vibration still wouldn't fear
I feel like
a vibration that's lower.
I'm not saying that they are not human. That's what I'm saying to you. I'm not saying they are not a form of a human.
A humanoid.
I'm saying...
that they're humanoid.
They're just not gods.
Okay. What are they?
In the scientific thinking, these are like extraterrestrials.
Okay.
Like powerful extraterrestrials that can
roam
the universe.
That means that they are higher than the human race.
They never expected us
to rise up.
To be one mind and one voice.
Okay, so basically you saying the story ain't even about the Most High. It's about...
in a scientific way of thinking. We were going to take it about Christianity, a religious way of thinking.
Right.
Just gave it on a scientific way of thinking.
Okay. Scientifically, so, I mean...
they said people came here and visited us.
Yeah, they did. It's in the Old Testament all day long.
They weren't angels.
That's what they called them.
That's what they called them, because they came from the skies.
And Lot said God walked next to him.
His name can be God.
Gomer Eyes Dubar.
His name could just be God.
It was the title.
He's the one.
Yeah, I got you on that.
He's the top one. But he's not a God. His name can be God, though. And you got God this, God that, God this, God that.
Right. Lord this, Lord that. Yeah.
Don't mean that they were, in our sense of way of thinking, and what they taught us a God is.
Yeah, right. I see what you're saying. Just a person with higher intelligence.
Just higher intelligence.
Okay. Gotcha.
Don't mean that they don't think like and have emotions like
humans.
It's just higher intelligence. Never thought that we would get to that intelligence.
That I can go for.
So I would.
But it's definitely not the Most High Creator, for sure.
It's just not the Most High Creator.
Right.
So not saying, of course, when you see people come from the sky, if they look like us, if they didn't, we would call them aliens. We would call them something else. They had to look like us
for us to feel comfortable to walk with them. I'm not disagreeing with that. I agree with that. But see, and that's on some other shit.
That's just
Side note.
A side note.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I ain't got.
Now we back to the psychology.
Yeah, back to the psychology. But that's also that though, because
because religion and science has psychologically fucked people up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. That's it.
Coming into the last 5 minutes of this, we finna continue on and start another episode, part 2 of the mental health episode. Peace.